Mutima kwange, sitoba, you make my life easy. To fall and have a lot to pop. When I'm down, when I'm up, that's back to me. You really go, no see go me dying. I'm busy eating and I'm going to see what you are here. To probably go, the table look out. To my ears again, and got to live with me. Baby girl, you will rock with me. If me by my side, you will stuck with me. Girl, it's what I feel inside when you're by my side, yeah. When you push it, let me tell you the truth. It's me with the voices in high definition. Take a picture of you, 3D glasses, make you an invention. Baby girl, you will rock with me. Keep me by my side, you will stuck with me. Girl, it's what I feel inside when you're by my side. Yeah. When you push it, when you push it. Ashes, random, now Basunga, now Bagamba, you're my number, what's gonna become my wife? Man them down, now Basunga, now Bagamba, take out Kutala, take out Kupimba, take out Kusola. Baby girl, you will rock with me, keep me by my side, you will stuck with me, girl. It's what I feel inside when you're by my side, yeah. It's got to rule my life, you know. She done a lot for me, so I do the simple thing for her. Cause she give me one, everything she do give me one, you know. Well, guys, good morning. Today's question Friday. Buuza Tugende. Guys, you saw the guy. You saw the news of the guy that killed a young man who was dating his daughter. What do you think about that situation? I've seen a lot of guys that have daughters that are saying what the father did was right. Do you think what the father did was right? I'm not a father to a daughter, so I don't know what that means. But I've been 18. I had a girlfriend at 16. I know what it could mean for that. But what do you guys think? Question Friday, guys. Buuza Tugende. Ask your questions. Tugende. Today is a running day. Yeah. We're gonna start. Okay, man. I woke up in a good mood. I don't know why, but I'm feeling too like I want the whole mood. I'm not gonna put on a t-shirt today. Feel like getting me a sister today. I make her smile, I make her laugh. I make her dance, I make her wine. Feel like getting down, down to me, girl. Feel like touching down, dance to me, girl. I'll make you one, we make you one, I'll make you smile, I'll make you feel nice. After that, I'll take you to my place where we will play. But before we play, feeling good. Jump. If you're feeling good, Good morning, guys. Any man here has had a girlfriend in their teens, you know how crazy it would get. Chasa Media is saying two wrongs can't make one right. Both were wrong. Both were wrong, but one was a teenager. Yeah, and teens, unguided, can be very dangerous for themselves and the world around them. I remember when I was in senior 5, I was living in, I had built 2 rooms. That's where I was staying. So this one time I bring my girlfriend home, and my grandmother is furious. Na mugoba nange nemuga nange ngenze. And I left. I did not find the girl, so I came back. Yes, I did. They did not really hit each other. One motorcycle bumped into another, and then the one that bumped into the other motorcycle lost balance. That's a normal sight, Chasa Media. That's why I didn't even talk about it, because at least me, I dodged the bullet. Do you know what it would have happened if I had even like bumped into that dude? A lot of words would have been said. Holy mutemu, me. I dodge and go. But it was just a bump and one lost balance. That normally happens. But the one that lost balance crossed wrongly. I think he felt, because he has luggage, and this is what happens a lot of times with the motorcycles. Because he has luggage, somehow he feels he has the right of way because he has luggage. They are passenger motorcycles. So guys, you have been a teen before. I know what the teenager did was wrong, but who do you blame in this entire saga? For the guys that don't know the story, a father killed his daughter's boyfriend. This was the second time the father was finding the boyfriend in his house. He works long journeys. I think he's a truck driver or something, so he's never really home, and he's a single father. So he found the guy, the daughter's boyfriend, in the house. He beat him to death. So that's a story that is going around. And then after beating the daughter's boyfriend to death, he escaped. No one knows where he is. And of course, for me, my question is, was it right? And if it wasn't right, whom do you blame? That the cross sport is what is mweje miaka. The cross sport is what is bigger than the X-brake. The cross sport even you'll find some with the heated seats. Or say zakatawali but ansokola heated seats. So guys, who is to blame? Is it the young man that was killed? Should we blame the young man for falling in love with the daughter, or we should blame the daughter for bringing the young man to her house, because she hadn't just done it once? This was the second time, and apparently the very first time when the man phoned the guy, he beat him, and the local defense guy cooled the father down. So this second time the local defense guy came too late. road to Buuza patrol. She break it down, helping every driver in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cause Uganda. Welcome to the road, where rubber meets the soul. For the love of cause Uganda. On the streets the story is right, all the new design we bright. Toyota, Nissan, Benz, so much that we break it down, no propaganda. Every papa's got a tell, village try to see the scale. He talks the truth, not just a brand. For car lovers across the land. For the love of cause Uganda we roll. From dusty road to Buuza patrol. Steam she break it down, helping every driver in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cause Uganda. Pre-purchase checks, we lead the way. Track your car, no games to play. Restore the past, drive into tomorrow. We bring the love, not just the horsepower. Is it a no or a TX ride? We'll show you what's real, not just the hype. Spalling views and meeting walks, we teach you more than just photos. Taking tools from the basics up, trucking key and car gear stuff. If you're new or a season vet, for the love of cause you ain't seen nothing yet. It's in money, driving proud. This is more than just machines. It's the love, the life, the dream. For the love of cause Uganda we roll. From dusty road to Buuza patrol. Still she break it down, helping every driver in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cause Uganda. Guys, when you buy a car, emikolo ejikola ku motoka nga wakagigula tewali mikolo kale ebintu by'olina okukola. When you buy a car, of course, if you have paid cash, pay the transfer fees as well, so that the car gets transferred to the names of the owner, new owner. 2, I would highly recommend that when you buy a car, you install a tracking device, which I sell at 350,000 shillings or 450,000 shillings for a voice activated one. Yeah, I would highly recommend for people that have cars that have parts that can get stolen to also install a car alarm system. Just those two things will cost you. Those two things, the alarm and the tracker, if you buy from me and you buy 350 and 210, they'll cost you 560k. Yeah. And when that has been done, then you'll do the labeling and the riveting, which should cost you about 50 to 70,000 shillings depending on where you have done it. And after that is done, you'll buy car mats, plastic ones, because this is Uganda. You're going to find mud. You are going to find mud. Ompadde. So you're going to rivet, then you'll buy mat to everywhere plastic. Bya mitwalo, if you're buying for a small car, you'll be buying them at around 50-60,000 shillings. Yeah, and if you buy for a 7-seater like a Noah or a Wish, you'll probably buy them at 100,000. Obala ejiri emitwalo 15 jigate kujiri emitwalo 5 jiri 5 mu 6 5 mu 6 plus 50, that's 60, 610 plus 100 plus 100, that's 600. Then you're going to do service. Most of the cars that you're going to get from the bond still take synthetic oil, which will cost you a minimum of about 250,000. 250,000, that's service, engine service alone. Then depending on whether you want to change the air cleaner or not, the air cleaner might cost you 30,000, 40,000 if you're a Toyota person, and if you're a Subaru person, probably 60k. Ozigaseko. Now, depending on whether you want maridadi or not, the radio will probably cost you 400,000, the Android radio including installation. And that's all. And then you drive your car. Now, depending on what car you've bought, if you want to raise it, you should also put 250,000 shillings aside. That's for raising your car. That's all. That's all you need, guys. So basically, I would advise, if you're going to be buying a car from the bond, you put aside 1 million shillings. You put aside 1 million shillings to do all those things. Now, I don't recommend putting guards on your cars. Someone will ask, "Ata wemanja ga uteka ko guard." Don't take a guard ku motoka. Tokola bintu bya amalo. So the Subaru X-Brake, someone was asking me for the Forester X-Brake. Ebera trim ya Makati. Waliwo buli obusooka kat X-Brake yebera Dakao. Yebera Dakao, and you'll find them with a 2.5 liter, majority of the time 2.5 right now. If you're buying the new model, yeah. If you're buying the new model, it's going to be the 2.5 liter engine, yeah. I'm sure you guys, I'm sure you know that the sport model is the one that is above the X-Brake, yeah. Ebera na all wheel, ebera nungi for outdoor driving, yeah. Anybody that is buying the Subaru, I'm sure you guys would love to buy the sport version. It's just that the sport version normally comes with the turbo, is normally turbo charged, eh? Katuja gisanga ebisere mojja gisanga eriko roof racks, ebera ya family ebisere ebisinga. So like they will tell you that it's good with fuel because it's not turbo charged, but all Subarus are not really fuel friendly. Okitegeera. Dr. Kambesi VIP, good morning. Ni kwabuyi nampija jolie ata katinze atandika oba omupya mu motoka, nyinza kutandikira mu motoka ki anti kisinzira ku sente zo. Yesterday a friend of mine bought a Harrier old model. Era yankubidde simu, twayogeredde ku simu. He found the car in Ginger, somewhere in Ginger there. He bought a Harrier old model 2.2 liter at 7.5 million shillings. Now, I looked at the images. I know he's going to do some work. I told him, but I asked him questions to prove if it's a drivable car, and we proved that it's going to be a drivable car. Yeah, but everything else seemed to check the boxes. And then as he was asking me, I told him, if all the questions I've asked you've answered them properly, then that car, that's the cheapest you can get that car. Because the car he bought at 7.5 in Kampala here will probably cost him like 12 to 15 million shillings. And I told him, you go and ask any of your friends to find that car at 10 million and they won't be able to find it. So Julia, it depends on what your budget is. But if you're a beginner, I would advise you to avoid those cars that are considered unique: Mazda, Nissan, Mitsubishi, Mercedes, Volkswagen, Audi. I would advise you avoid all those cars. Every beginner should be driving a Toyota car. And even among Toyotas, there are Toyotas you should not drive. Even as a person that has driven cars for a long period of time, even me, there are cars I would not drive. I would not drive a Brevis. Like, for example, for the guys that are using Facebook Marketplace to find your cars or Facebook groups, there is a Brevis that is going around. It's cheap, but I've seen it break down 2 times. nganjisanga mukubo ngefiridde mukubo, but sure enough someone is going to buy it because it looks good. Brevises look good. Someone is going to buy it. Someone is going to buy it, but avoid the Toyota Brevis. Yeah, avoid the Toyota Estima. Avoid any 2-liter car from a long time ago, like the Toyota Noah, the Toyota Ipsum, the Gaia. I would avoid all those cars because the fuel consumption will make you hate the car. Yeah. Which other Toyota there? I'd also avoid the old-fashioned Toyotas. Yeah. Like the Dudu. I love the Dudu, but I would not advise you to buy it. Spares are very rare, they are very expensive. Even the mechanics that understand the Toyota, bakaitaka light S town S, era nabo bidabo highest. I would advise you avoid them. Let me see if I think of any other Toyota to avoid, I'll tell you that. But any other, most of those cars are okay. Beginners, I would advise that you avoid trying to buy very small engine Toyotas, especially if you have a small budget, 10, 9, 8. I would advise you buy big engine ones. That's what I would advise you. You'll find that you have to spend extra money in trying to make it better. Juliet, if I've not answered your question, what's the best engine for a drone van when looking to buy one for tour company? You buy one with a 1KD. If the 1KD is, if you happen to find one in very good condition, 1KD is the best. But if you have the chance to buy one that is not so good, buy it and then install the 5L. The 5L would work okay. Some people are going to tell you to put the 1KZ because it's very powerful, but the 5L is very easy to maintain. What causes the ABS light? It could be the ABS sensors, it could be the ABS control unit. Yeah, mostly it's those two things. The ABS sensors could be dirty, it could be disconnected, it could be faulty, or the ABS control disconnected. But anybody that has a car that has ABS, when you get the ABS check light, make sure it's fixed. It's Question Friday, guys. I think and it's a very tough day because it's a Friday. So guys, for me, my question today has been the gentleman, we'll call him a murderer, that killed a young boy who was dating in the wrong way. Martin Sentongo, I think it's normally not about the garage, it's about the mechanic. You can get a mechanic that is not in a Subaru garage who is actually very, very good. Yeah. So, but I have not really recommended any garage nzenga atha because kumpi almost every garage in storage and almost every mechanic in storage deco. Compare which Subaru Forester? No. That's not comparable. The people that buy Subaru. The people that buy Subaru want power, or they're buying because it's what they can afford. The people that buy Wish are looking for space, fuel efficiency, and a car to drive. Yeah, Atha is 6.4 liters per kilometers, ideal for a Forester 2010. Yeah, that's okay. Dumba munange no bembagamba wano Forester zinywamu muloza mba nimba. That's ideal. That's okay. First, the Subaru Forester is huge. 2, it has a huge engine. Yeah. And also 3, I am sure sometimes you want to experience power. That's normal. Auris hybrid, seri mu million inga nanga mu 5 olowooza Paul. I think it's about 45 million. So is someone buying the Subaru X-Brake from the bond? That's a 2018 to 2022. Nize modoka ezo tezigenda bali amu omuntu. Spare mugenda mujja wa spare modoka ezo nga wa bei bannange. Freddie Emmanuel, hi. Tentongo. Wish and Subaru Forester. That's a bad comparison, eh? You either can afford a Subaru or not. You either can afford a Wish or not. The people that buy those cars are two different people. You see, normally, and this is in my analysis, there are two kinds of people that buy Subaru Foresters. Yeah, one is a person that was looking to buy a Subaru Forester. Yeah. Two is a person that wanted to buy another car and they ended up having to buy a Subaru Forester because it's what they could afford. And some people want a Wish and they can't afford a Wish and they can buy a Subaru Forester. So I hope you get why the comparison is really unfair. So the people that want Subaru Forester want Subaru Forester. And the people that want the Wish, but sometimes they can't afford the Wish, especially on the used car market, they end up buying a Subaru Forester. And I eat a downtown inze wangu wababa tambudde wangu wanyo okusinga eri waggulu. So let me just even talk about this. Dumba Collins is saying his Subaru Forester 2010 gives him 6.4 kilometers per liter. A Wish will give you a minimum of 8. And when you find it in good condition, it can give you up to 12. Yeah? In good condition and good driving style, yeah? It can give you up to 12 kilometers per liter. So you see that's a very big difference between the Wish and the Subaru Forester. So I hope you understand when I tell you that the people that buy the Forester with the intention, when the intention was to buy the Wish, is actually, the number is actually high, because then the Forester, because of the fuel consumption, ends up being cheaper because nobody wants it because of the fuel consumption. So guys, before you buy the Subarus, okujjako Impreza, all the other Subarus will not give you very friendly fuel consumption. After between the Primo and the Fielder from the bond, which one is a good buy? The Primo is very expensive in the bond. I think the Primo is about 50 million right now. I don't find the Primo worth the money. I would rather buy the Fielder. And I don't like the Fielder, by the way. I don't like the Fielder. But if I'm comparing the Fielder and the Primo from the bond, the Fielder takes my flowers because the Fielder is at least very affordable. Which take it, if you're going to get a 2010, 2011 Fielder, you'll get it at around 34 to 37 there. The Primo of the same Primo of the same model, a Jacob million yana. I find that it's very unfair. Simanya batadde one. Batadde one ina wote watambula. Kamale geetolola wano neetolodde dda.
them to the floor. Sometimes you gotta chase it, and it's what you make it. This moment is a candle melting. This moment is a flower wilting.
Have you guys seen a difference in town? Have you seen a difference? Kustrute kuli batembei. Have you guys seen a difference? There is no congestion at all. At all. It's like there is no one, it's just people moving around. Kampala looks different. Kati baddeko bano baba organizing bana ba passenger motorcycles. Ataina stage fulume ekibuga. So that they all get stages. Ate stages nazo sasuleka KCCA. When was the last time we drove from this side? We just forget this side because one waba wajudde. This is different. Nina bagenda kuda after 2 weeks. This is okay. This looks nice. They should maintain this. Should just maintain this. So guys, question Friday. Question Friday. I think in Abasi but Mankbali Runakura Kuduka. It's 8:13. I'm going to start running at around 8:25, and then I should be done running by about 9.
For the love of cars, Uganda, we roll. From dusty road to Benz patrol. We break it down, helping every driver in the town. For the love of cars, Uganda.
Welcome to the road where rubber meets the soul. For the love of cars, Uganda. On the streets the stories ride. All the new they shine with pride. Toyota, Nissan, Benz, or Mazda, we break it down, no propaganda. Every bumper's got a tale. Village drive to city scale. We talk the truth, not just the brand. For car lovers across the land. For the love of cars, Uganda, we roll. From dusty road to Bimsy patrol. Review seats, we break it down. Helping every driver in the town. Great.
For the love of cars, Uganda. Pre-purchase checks, we lead the way.
Track your car, no games to play. Restore the past, drive into tomorrow. We bring the lap, no just the horsepower. Is it a no or a TX ride? We show you what's real, no just a hype. Style abusing engine rolls, we teach you more than just photos. Chairman Zach is asking, is repairing the entire AC system a reasonable option, or you'd rather sell the car and buy a new one? It depends on how special the car to you, and also it depends on how much you can fetch out of that car. On Tugende, it depends on how special the car is to you. And also it depends on how special that it depends on how special the car is to you, and it also depends on how much you can fetch out of that car. Wabawe mmotoka nga ne bw'ogitunda sente zo z'otaddemu up to that point tezivaamu ng'okola kale oba ng'okola loosi nnene ya ne wabaawo emmotoka nga toyagala gitunda. If a car is in those two categories, then repair the entire AC system. Okay. However, if the car is just any other car, it's a normal car, and you can just sell it, you don't lose anything, sell it. Repairing AC system can be stressful sometimes, especially when repaired by the wrong people. Okitegeera omuntu omukyamu bw'akwatamu AC yo gikanika etama aba agenda kwonoona ssente zo. Okitegeera so it depends on what it is. Kati wacha ekikutte wano senga kati ngenda tatandika kudduka. So Chairman Zach, it depends if it's gwenga bwenkumanyi, you don't have a car that is special to you. If the money you invested in that car, at least 80% is coming out, sell the car and find a car that has an AC system that works. Right? I'll give you an example. You see this Ford, that's a Ford Everest. It's the equivalent of a Toyota Surf, Toyota Hilux Surf, or the equivalent of a Toyota Prado TX, the same model. If I had a Ford Everest and the AC system was broken, I would not bother to repair the AC system. However, if I had a Prado TX, I would repair the AC system. Why? Because it doesn't matter how much love you show to the Ford Everest, you'll never recoup the money. But in a Prado TX, my money will come back. Right? So it depends on what car it is, and it also depends on the value of that car after the AC is repaired. It depends on what the value of the car is when the AC is finally repaired. Engine of Primosi Light is how much? Repair the engine. They repair those engines. Don't buy, because you're going to end up spending about 3 million shillings replacing an engine which will also die in the next 2 years. Right? So I would highly recommend that you just repair that engine. But just be there like 1.2, 1.4 there. Emabega no wali ekimoroka kya ssente kyekyo be bankolera ekkubo. Ndagewa nzija naye ndagawa. N'abasirikale bavuga emmoroka bano. Side mirror. Menya side mirror no. Menya side mirror no. Owaye menyera ku side mirror yo. Waliwo nno Kigala aleekaana emabega. Ali awo atunga ngatto. Twetaaga organization kati nga bagobya abatembeeyi ne bano babakwate babatereezeemu. Tebalina tteeka libakwatako. Guys, question Friday, ask the last questions. Ngenda kusiibula. Ask the last question. Ngenda kusiibula. Handbrake lights. It depends on what car. If it's a Raum new model, ako akantu sika handbrake aka exclamation akasigala ku dashboard ya Raum new model. Kaleke. Raum zonna zikayina. Nange sinna bakufuna budde kanoonyereza ko lwaki kabeera ko ne ku Raum zi okujjako yakava mu bondi okayeta kayina. And have you diagnosed? If you put a diagnosis machine and it's saw a problem, repair the problem. If you put a diagnosis machine and it doesn't see the problem, it's okay. Some mechanics, because they don't have a machine, they would not put it there. If you're really bothered about it, sometimes the handbrake light will come on because there is a, you see on the master cylinder there. Master cylinder, your master cylinder in a brake, that's the master cylinder. On the master cylinder there, kubako socket yesensinga brake fluid mwaba mwali okitegeera. So if that socket is unplugged, it doesn't affect the car in any way. It doesn't affect the car in any way, but it will bring the light for every car okitegeera. So you could just check the socket. It could be a socket. No, now normally that car thing will also come when the brake fluid is low, or it will come when the handbrake signal is lost to the ECU. So but baba natandika okutinkula bayizo oba n'ensonga lwaki ba disconnecting akantu ako gwe noyagala okukaconnectinga emmotoka yo n'ogyokya. So some things are better left undone. Tulina wano afande waffe avuga boda naye afande awedde emirimu afanda awedde qualifications ayina ate nga azogera open qualifications ayina tezivuga border in any society. Ayina permit zonna okuva ku baasi okitegeera like n'emyaka gyejo. Kwegamba aliwo ku assignment alabikira ddala guys, ngenda basibula kuba saawa za kudduka. Sawa za kudduka. Good morning. Waliwo abatuuse late guys, thank you for coming late. Did I miss your question cancel kanjinonye? Let me look for the question. Mbasibule. Engine of Primo, see how much it will cost you between 2.2 to 3 million shillings. But like I said, cancel. It's not worth it. I would recommend you get a good mechanic to just overhaul that engine. They can overhaul it for between 1 million and 1.5. I would just recommend that, because even the engine you're going to buy, again, I call it 2 years. A demo efe na yo efe. So that's what I would recommend. But if you want to buy a new engine, you can go ahead and buy it. It will cost you up to 3 million shillings, yeah? Let me see. Guys, mwebale kubera ku broadcasting basibulolo temwera bila yetu inechi meza. I have something that we are going to try and do today, so you better be there. Muyombia Mark, Lawrence Omuli, Ivan Kayuchi, Lawrence Biamukama, Freeman, Shanko Gibbs, Richard Aki, Echasa Media, Mpanga Godfrey, Martin Sentongo, Nick Waboyi, Nampija Julie, Dr. Kambes VIP, Kariegre Amos Luke, Kawa Armstrong, Tuone Pads Limited, Derek Atu, Council Patrick Asiku, Dumba Collins, Paul Sema VIP, Martin Nkumaze, Freddie Emmanuel, Lemont, Kagwa Dennis. Akavuyo kali wakagwa. Mpise downtown nga wali very clear. Te wabade close just abatembe ibe bagobye. Vanguard gives me close to 9 kilometers on the northern bypass with super soft driving. Ne on bad road and traffic straight 6.5. THO Emont, that's it. Katamba Isaac Katende, Ricky Chikao, Brigey Kakai, Chairman Zach, Juma Ali, Namkefa, Mirimu, Henry Modern Juice, Lucky Mose, Brian Tumwine, Lord and Moses. I'm having a significant drop in fuel economy. I changed the engine and cabin filter, filled up on tires, and now thinking of cleaning airflow sensor, auto sensors. Please advise. What car is that? Medium. What car is that? You know, as I told you before, 2 weeks from now I need a Paso set. My budget is 20 million. I don't know where that is. Yeah, simanyi wali Paso. Waliwo mukazi wana ina Paso naye yakufuwa. Ensonga lwaki emukutte. Ajagala million 2, but it's for respraying, full body respraying. Parking on mu parking. Eggulu nagirabye nako naye Paso nagirabyeko. Traders were giving her 17 million shillings ya Ghana. Niye waleka waliwo yagiguze eggulu omusuubuzi. So, but other than that Paso City, I don't know any other Paso City of 20 million. Right now the Paso City in the bond is 35, so you should know it literally goes up. So yes, Rajab, you are late. Guys, abali mukamoli, I don't take it for granted. Thank you very much, guys. I don't take it for granted. Mulete mini mujja inspection aba ndibalina okunywa amata, emoroka ene ino okunywa amafuta n'amasanyalaze. Ate tulina okusonda sente tusobole okugula emoroka y'amasanyalaze. Tugenda kukola project car ya feddako. Waliwo yajesose editor wange yangambye Arthur, gula akamotoka awo akonze nkagala ngenda kagula nze nkoyo okutambuza ebigere. Ate nga sente z'emmoroka abeera nazo naye abantu abo baali beefuula tebagula mmoroka nkadde. Magamba it's okay. Kumoroka enkadde kuova n'olinya n'ofuna empya naye mmwe temwagala mmanya. Guys, I wish you a very lovely day. I'll see you in the evening ku kimeza ky'emmoroka. Ciao.